One of the nice features in the Map Suite GIS Editor is that it allows you to have more than one map in a project. So in this video we're going to show you how you can set up multiple maps and how you can manage those maps accordingly for your needs. So to get started, let's just go ahead and add a couple maps here. So let's add one here, the countries of the world. And we've got it here in green, but let's say we want to see the countries of the world in a different color and compare the two side by side. Well, now you can see we've got map 1 here. If we want to add another map to our project, we can just click this add button right here, and now we've got a brand new map called map 2. So let me go ahead and add the countries file there. And so now I've got one in blue, and if I flip back I've got one in green. And so I can easily flip back and forth. So this can be really handy if, say, you're building a nice stylized map, but then maybe you need to do some data processing or do other temporary types of operations, or you just may have different map types altogether to where, you know, one could be an aerial image, one could be a land use map, etc., and it's all the same data, and you can combine all this into one project. So really the options are limitless to how many maps you want to add. Another nice thing to know is that you can drag these tabs off, and these are dockable windows. So for example, if you wanted to see both of them at the same time, you can do things like this. You can also drag them completely off into their own window on a different monitor. So you can play with each one of these configurations, and if you want to go back to the normal or the default way, you just put it in the center of this dock control and it'll do the tabbed up here on the top. One other thing to remember when working with multiple maps is you may want to give them more unique names than just map 1 or map 2. You can do this a couple different ways. The easiest is just to right click and say rename map, and I could say okay, green map, and this one I could rename blue map. So that's one way to do it. The other way is to go to the map list here on the right, and we can actually pin this so it won't fly in and out, and you can see we've got the two different maps. You can rename them here by right clicking on them. You can also delete them by just choosing delete, or even add new ones here by clicking the add map button there, and that's the same as doing this. Now if you have some extra maps and you want to get rid of them, you just click the close map, and that will permanently remove it from your project. So only do that if you no longer want it as part of your project, because all your styling and everything will be lost if you choose to do that. So with this video we've given you a good overview of how you can have multiple maps inside your project. I hope this has been useful and you can see how this can be valuable for your map making needs. So if you have any questions, please let us know. We've got a very active discussion forum where you can ask questions, and hope this has been helpful. Thank you.